The great house at Collinwood in the year 1840, a time of severe crisis for the Collins family. Quentin Collins has been deposed as master of Collinwood. Following a series of tragedies, Quentin has been placed on trial under a very old law for the practice of witchcraft. If found guilty, he will be publicly beheaded. On this day, his trial has begun, and the prosecution has called a surprise first witness, Quentin's wife, Samantha.
Mrs. Collins, the counsel for the prosecution has asked you to testify to a specific incident. Please do so.
I have witnessed the fact that my husband has communicated with the dead and been responsible for bringing an alien spirit into the house. I do not know why he has done this, unless possibly to terrorize all who live there. But I swear, the spirit is at large in the house.
Tell the court how you know that, Mrs. Collins.
Because I have seen it.
Am I to believe that the court can accept this kind of hysterical testimony? It is not only possible, but highly likely that what Samantha Collins saw was a figment of her own imagination.
I did not imagine it. And I am not the only person in this courtroom who has seen it.
Tell the court, Mrs. Collins, who else has seen it?
That woman there, Daphne Harridge. Not only has she seen the ghost, but she's known of its existence for a very long time.
Evening brings no peace to the estate of Collinwood, for there is a new master in the great house, Gerard Stiles, possessed by the spirit of the warlock Judah Zachary, and Quentin Collins is on trial for his life, charged with witchcraft. Quentin has won the first round, for Samantha testified against him, accusing him of bringing the ghost of Joanna Mills to Collinwood through a seance. But this attempt to communicate with the dead was dismissed as irrelevant. Now Daphne, home from the courtroom, has a dream in which she sees herself in a strange room, wearing a wedding dress, calling for her husband, Gerard. And when she awakes, she is mysteriously drawn to a deserted wing of the house.
Collinwood in the year 1840. Barnabas Collins is in grave danger. With Quentin imprisoned and on trial for witchcraft, Gerard Stiles, possessed by the spirit of the warlock Judah Zachary, has become the master of the great house. Lamar Trask has convinced Gerard that Barnabas Collins must be destroyed. At this moment, Gerard and Lamar are breaking through the walls of the old house basement, hoping to find proof that Barnabas is in some way connected with the death of Lamar Trask's father and is, as Trask suspects, a vampire.
At last I found my father's burial place. Oh, the horror of it. To think that he died like this.
Yes.
we can only be sure it's him. Is this a note?
So it's true. Barnabas Collins killed my father. I only pray that it is God's will that this note tells me why.
Collinwood in 1840, and Gerard Stiles, possessed by the spirit of the warlock Judah Zachary, is now master of the great house. He is succeeding in his plans to wipe out the Collins family. Quentin Collins is on trial for his life. The charge, witchcraft. The penalty, beheading. And now Gerard, sure that Barnabas is a vampire, goes to the old house to destroy him while he lies vulnerable in his coffin.
Gerard,
Oh, that's some frightening welcome, Julia. What's the matter? Did I frighten you?
no, I just didn't expect you. What did you want?
Well, I'll find it myself if you don't
How
mind.
dare you? What are you doing with that?
Don't play so innocent, Julia.
What are you going to do?
You know exactly what I'm going to do, and I advise you to leave this house because it won't be very pleasant.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so you play your little games. But I advise you, don't try to stop me for what I plan to do.
Gerard, have you gone insane?
These bullets can kill you as well as anyone else.
Well, stop. What are you going to do?
Gerard, looking for a book?
Barnabas, but it's daylight.
Of course. What else did you expect at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? If you tell me the title of the book you're looking for, perhaps I can help you. What did you want, Gerard?
The great house at Collinwood in the year 1840, a time of great crisis for the Collins family. Deposed as master of Collinwood, Quentin Collins is on trial for his life on a charge of witchcraft. Only since the trial began has Quentin started to have doubts about the man he thought was his good friend, Gerard Stiles, who has become the new master of Collinwood. And on this night, Gerard is to learn that he, too, has deadly enemies.